Now, welcome back to our class. The other time we considered the laws of indices. Now today we are going to solve some problems here. Now, let's solve this first problem. Let's say if we have let's say we have 27 raised to power 2 over 3. Do you get that? Now, to solve this problem, 27 raised to power 2 over 3 is the same thing as, we can solve this in two ways anyway. It's the same thing as this 27. Exactly, we have 2 over 3. This over 3 that we have here means the cube root of 27. Then, it's carrying 2. So everything raised to power 2. So at the end, 27 is the same thing as 3 raised to power 3. But this is also carrying the 2. So this cube, we cancel cube root. We have left 3 square. That is 3 raised to power 2, which is equal to 9. So that is our answer. Did you get that? Now, number 2. If we have, let's say we have 27, let me use the same 27 over 64, these two together raised to power 2 over 3. Do you get that? So this is the same thing as the cube root of 27 over 64, everything like this raised to power 2. This over 3 has turned to cube root. Now, 27, as we have done in the previous example, 27 is the same thing as 3 raised to power 3, while 64 is 4 raised to power 3. So, everything is still cube root and still raised to power 2. So this one is the same thing as, this cube raised to power 3 is common. So we can bring it out, raised to power 3. Remember, we still have the cube root and everything again still raised to power 2. So this cube root, we cancel the cube. What we have left will be 3 over 4, exactly, raised to power 2. Now, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. Most people, instead of squaring the 2, you will see them squaring only the one on top. That is a bigger mistake. So never make that mistake of squaring just this one alone, except if that square is for the 3. Do you get that? But this square now is for both 3 and 4. So you must square the 3 as well as 4. Do you understand that? So that is number 2 question. Now, let's say we want to solve another question. If we have, let me use the same. Okay, let me use 81 over 64. Let me use that 64. This is our 64. 64. I'm going to use 32. Let me use 32. 81 over 32. So this 81 over 32, everything raised to power minus everything raised to power, let me use another number. I want to use the one that will give us negative, as in the up will be inverse. So let me see use 27 over 64, everything raised to power minus 2 over 3. Although this question is similar to the former one, but what we need to do here is this minus is what we are going to consider. This minus we have as power. Exactly. We change everything here. That means this 64 will come up, 27 will come down. So that becomes 64 over 27, everything raised to power 2 over 3. You can see the minus has disappeared. So in this case, we can now have 4 raised to power 3, all over 3 raised to power 3. Everything still raised to power 2 over 3. I'm using another method. Now, so this will still be 4 over 3. You know they have common, they have in 3 as common. So that is raised to power 3. Then, you know, everything is carrying 2 over 3. So this will cancel this. What we have left now is 4 over 3 raised to power 2, which is this 2. So 4 square is what? 16. 3 square is what? 9. So that is it. So we'll continue in our next class. So in our next class, we are going to solve more problem, and we're still going to solve initial equation. So have a special day. See you in our next class.